Have you ever been disrespected and later wished you handled it differently? Maybe someone talked down to you, ignored you, crossed a line, and in that moment, you either stayed silent or reacted in a way that didn't reflect your true value. Here's the truth most people don't realize. Respect isn't demanded with noise. It's commanded with presence. 1. The calm silence. The first response is silence, not the awkward kind, not the weak kind, but a calm, controlled silence. When someone disrespects you, they often expect a reaction. They expect you to argue, defend yourself, or get emotional. But when you simply pause, look at them, and say nothing, it creates discomfort. Because now, they're forced to sit with what they just said. Silence shows control. Silence shows confidence. Silence says, "You're not worth my energy." And ironically, that silence can hit harder than any words ever could. 2. The simple boundary. The second response is setting a clear, simple boundary. No long explanation, no emotional speech. Just something like, "I don't appreciate being spoken to like that." That's it. You're not asking for respect. You're stating your standard. People who disrespect others often rely on confusion or passivity. But when you calmly define your limits, you make it clear, "I know my worth, and I won't negotiate it." And that forces them to rethink how they approach you. 3. The detached response. This one is powerful. Instead of reacting emotionally, you respond with detachment. For example, if someone insults you, you might say, "Interesting," or "Thanks for your opinion." No sarcasm, no anger, just calm acknowledgement. Why does this work? Because disrespect feeds on emotion. When you remove that emotional reaction, you remove their power. Now they're left wondering, why didn't that affect them? And that question stays in their mind longer than any argument. 4. The exit. Sometimes the strongest response is walking away, not storming off, not slamming doors, just calmly removing yourself from the situation. Because here's the reality. Not every situation deserves your energy. Not every person deserves access to you. When you walk away with dignity, you send a clear message. I respect myself too much to stay where I'm disrespected. And that hits deep, because people expect you to stay, they expect you to tolerate, but when you don't, you become someone they can't control. 5. The upgrade. This is the ultimate response. You don't argue. You don't prove them wrong with words. You prove them wrong with your life. You grow. You improve. You elevate. And over time, the same people who disrespected you start to notice, not because you told them, but because your results speak louder than anything else. Success, confidence, self-respect. Those are the loudest responses in the world. And nothing makes people regret disrespecting you more than seeing you rise without them. At the end of the day, disrespect isn't just about what others do. It's about what you allow. And when you start responding with calmness, boundaries, and self-respect, you don't just change how people treat you, you change who you become. So next time someone underestimates you, don't react, respond, like someone who knows their value. Because once you do, they won't just remember what they said, they'll regret it.